So you know you're fucking single when you're trading cryptocurrencies on a Valentine's Day. Guys, I'm not. I hope you're not too. But anyway, guys, let's talk about the price action and welcome back to Crypto Educator. Let's see, guys, what's happening in this week in terms of only charts. We're going to be talking about the clear-cut technical landscape coming on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is certainly going to tell what the other altcoins are going to do in the rest of the week itself. But we got some tasty opportunities in the small to mid time frames, guys. That is all dependent on Ethereum. But let's start today's analysis with Bitcoin right here. Now, the bearish case is also playing out, guys. It's still playing out, right? We know that we got rejected from $44,000 and we are still downtrending. The downside target was met, which was the Guppy's low. Guys, the price action is getting picked up like a beauty from the Guppy bottom right here. Now that kind of defines one more thing. Yes, it's a range bound situation. Yes, Bitcoin has a well-defined support to the downside and a well-defined resistance to the upside. So the game is all range bound, guys. We got a good looking range bound situation going on in the market overall. So if you see any trending behavior on Bitcoin that starts below 41,000 on a 4-hour opening and a closing basis, that should ring a lot of wrecked bells. That should ring a lot of red bells in your head, guys, because that would mean that we're kind of breaking down from the structure, and the only support, the only hopium that we have coming from the Guppy bottom right here is not going to be there anymore, right? And that means that we're going to be going through shit and piss once again, probably down towards the range lows at maybe lower $30,000 levels once again. Now that is what is up with Bitcoin, guys. On the other hand, if I just simply remove the Guppy indicator itself, you saw that the support is coming from these price points right here, but there's a very special trend line that is also kind of supporting the price action, to be honest with you guys. Now the thing is that this trend line, these kind of trend lines are something that I'm not really confident about usually in the markets, but what happens is that Bitcoin has gone through such situations a lot of time, guys. The benefit of doubt remains to the uptrend until you are above $41,000 flat. That is when this entire trend line is going to be acting as a good looking support for the buyers in the market, guys. Essentially, if you lose this one, you know the deal, guys, what's going to happen, right? Now from the momentum oscillator side of things, we see that the RSI started curling up since the start of this week itself, which is looking okay as of now. I don't see any major trending move. The TSI is still crossed bearish, guys, which is why the trend is going to be very, very choppy. We don't have a clear-cut uptrend in the market, right? So you have to know that you should not be marrying your positions. You should be trading this range-bound situation that has a clear-cut resistance to the upside and a clear-cut support coming on the bottom side of $40,000 levels flat. Okay, all right, so with that said, let's talk about Ethereum right here, guys. Now I did post a good looking setup on Discord in the morning hours where I was simply long on Ethereum right here and I was targeting these price points, and to be honest with you, the trade is still going on, guys. We still have that trade working completely fine. We got a risk management or our stop losses below this price point right here, which is going to be below $28.40 flat on a closing basis, guys, on a closing basis, right? And the ultimate target to the upside on this entire potential run to the upside is going to be at $3,100 flat. That's the upside target, guys. The reason why I'm talking about that is because we have a bullish divergence coming on the 4-hour time frame, and remember, Ethereum really likes these bullish divergence, guys. So in the small to mid time frames, yes, we can expect a little up leg coming on Ethereum that could take the price action at least towards $3,100 flat. And if we clear this one to the upside, that is when we'll be challenging these levels, guys. This is very, very critical for Ethereum. If we are able to take out 30 to 60 to the upside, that means that we're going to be establishing a good looking trend from these levels, and we'll be pushing all the way towards maybe this breakdown point, guys. That is going to be the $3,600 flat. So the volatility is kind of shrinking down, which is a problematic situation for anybody who's trading in the market, guys. The thing is that if we are trading on an intraday basis, volatility is our friend, and if volatility is not existent, the market is going to be really troublesome to play, guys. This is something which has been happening for my own edge in the market. My system has not been working out pretty nicely, guys, because the volatility overall is kind of shrinking down in the small to mid time frames, which means that I got to sharpen my edge in the market once again, guys. Anyways, so coming back to the point right here, it looks to me like, yes, this is looking to me like a good looking setup, and if I put the long position right here, it's going to be giving you a good looking risk reward opportunity in terms of your ratios as well. That's going to be 2.8, guys. Now I do remember that I started off with at least 1:3 RNR or 1:3.3 RNR. You can check it out from the Discord server. I'll be linking the invites down in the description, so check out the description also, guys. You can join the Discord server for free. If this community grows exponentially, yes, it's going to be a private group, guys. That is something which will take some time, I guess. But before that, most likely this long position is going to be working out in the market, guys. Remember, if you take this wick low to the downside, to hell with this fucking bullish divergence, because most likely we'll be breaking down and taking out some key levels, guys. That would mean that once again, we are looking at a potential downtrend. Remember guys, we should not forget that the overall context is a downtrend, right? It's a complete choppy behavior with a downtrending motion overall. We are still setting in lower highs. And if you talk about Ethereum from the guppy side of things, guys, I'm putting a lot of focus into Ethereum only because this is the major indicator for all the altcoins as well. I am not interested in trading any altcoin without consulting Ethereum's price action as a whole in such kind of market landscapes, guys. I'm going to be very picky and very choosy about the setups that I simply play out in the market because, well, we are kind of directionless, guys, and such kind of trends are there to take all of your money away. So you have to be specific with your edge, your system, and you have to be very specific about the price action that you can kind of capitalize on, guys. Remember, it comes with practice, but if you are still new to trading, you can simply reduce the size of your position and chase consistency rather than profits as a whole, right? Alright guys, with that said, I hope it helps. If it does, you know the deal. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'll catch all of you pretty soon. Bye for now.